and welcome to the 2026 ISA show. We're here at day 2, Laird Live with Eric from 3A Composites. Today, Eric's going to do the history and evolution of ACM, starting from ALUCOBOND to DIBOND to their new product, MONARCH. Eric, why don't you tell us a little bit about how ACM started?
Thank you, sir. Well, believe it or not, 3A invented ACM. All right, so the first ever ACM in the U.S. is a product called ALUCOBOND. So we have a division, an architectural division, that actually sells ALUCOBOND. ALUCOBOND is used in building sidings, building cladding, and large display applications. So I'm going to show you the first ever application of ALUCOBOND in the U.S. is actually pretty close by. As you can see here, the Geodome in Epcot Center.
That's
right?
really wild.
This was the first ALUCOBOND or ACM project ever in the United States. So
are you saying that the whole outside, or it was done in, where is it at on?
So this entire exterior of this structure is made from ALUCOBOND.
All right, that is
all right.
And so that's been around for how long now?
That's what, 40 to 50 years now.
Wow.
And it's still looking good, right? So that shows you the quality of the 3A ALUCOBOND.
So that is really an architectural grade product. So typically the ALUCOBOND is a 30-year warranty?
It's up there.
Yeah,
it's up there.
All right.
Let's not talk about warranty.
Okay,
sorry. So for those unfamiliar with ACM, that stands for aluminum composite material. And so basically what we have here is a sandwich. We have our skins, which are made from aluminum, or our facers, right? So with ALUCOBOND, this is a total of 4 millimeter thick piece of aluminum or panel, composite panel. Your facers are 0.020 inches thick, so very thick aluminum facers. We use the highest quality of aluminum alloy also when we make our ACM. Now inside there we have our core. For most ACMs, the core is polyethylene, right? And you'll see most cores are typically black in color. So what do you see? What do you notice with our ALUCOBOND core?
I feel like it looks gray or white.
Right. So this is what we call our plus core, and we use this for our architectural grade products because they have to meet stricter fire and safety ratings. All right. And so also the paint that we use and the different finishes that we use for our ACM is top quality. We use the same quality paint that they use to paint your car.
Okay. Yeah, automotive paint.
So with ALUCOBOND, not many people in our industry may be familiar with it unless you're using larger applications. So if you have larger applications, let's say the face of a store, and you don't want panels, you could utilize ALUCOBOND.
I've seen the ALUCOBOND used in the sign industry for doing in the gas stations when they do like canopies and things.
Yes, sir.
They'll order it because of how the color is, how long it lasts. So I have seen it in the sign business for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, the standard size of ALUCOBOND is 62 inches by 198 inches, so 16-foot long panels. Those are really fun to deliver. And another thing that's unique with 3A is we have, and actually I'll show you can open this up. With ALUCOBOND, we have close to 100 different colors and finishes with different textures, even color-changing versions of ALUCOBOND. You can also see some over here, right? Last year with ALUCOBOND, we did over 100 different custom colors. So if you have customers that have corporate colors they like to meet, that is another great application for ALUCOBOND. All right?
Custom colors.
Custom colors. All right, so ALUCOBOND, we've established, I'm sorry?
If you want any of this, if you want this brochure, if you want to see any of the colors that they make that are standard, if you want to check out this product, please make a note and reach out to Laird Plastics, and we'll send you all the different colors that are available.
They got it down. So we've established ALUCOBOND as the first ever ACM in the U.S. Well, the first ever ACM in our industry is also our product known as DIBOND. Now I'm going to share some inside information for everybody in our industry. We've all been pronouncing the name wrong. The true name, and if you go to anybody in our corporate headquarters, they will tell you that it is called
DIBOND.
DIBOND.
Oh no.
And I've been reprimanded to make sure I properly pronounce it. So we are going to call it DIBOND for the rest of the presentation. All right. So what DIBOND is aluminum composite material. What's nice with DIBOND is this is the premium ACM in our industry. Okay. And as we mentioned, we have a sandwich here. We have our skins, we have our core, and then we have our paints. Well, with DIBOND, our skins are 0.012 inches thick. Okay, which is thickest in the industry that they're used. Also using the top quality aluminum alloy in the industry, and our top quality paint. So when you're printing onto DIBOND, onto white DIBOND, right? You want a paint that's going to be high quality and that has more solids. So we use the top of the line paint in the industry that gives you the best opportunity.
I'll tell you one thing about the DIBOND. Everything sticks to it. Whether you're printing on a UV Colorado or you're printing on a ViewTech or EFI, the ink sticks to DIBOND. Even when you're using like their mirror, if you're doing their brushed aluminum, the ink sticks to the DIBOND. And we've tested all kinds of other brands that are out there, but the DIBOND one, the ink sticks the best for it.
Absolutely.
And cuts the best because of that.
So you could use DIBOND in interior and exterior applications. So we'll show some samples. I'll pass it to you. So DIBOND is Class A fire rated and also UL and electrical rated as well. So you're getting the top of the line in the industry. Additionally, we now use the same plus core in DIBOND that we use in ALUCOBOND, okay? So you have the enhanced fire ratings that you need for your projects, okay? So
that's custom orders.
And what's that? That's in every application of DIBOND, all right? You have the new plus core in there.
Oh, whoa.
So more interior and exterior applications that you could use DIBOND with. All right, so now we're talking about the evolution of ACM. And the newest product out there is a product that we have called MONARCH, okay? So MONARCH is very unique. There's nothing else like this in the industry. So what we have here is an ACM DIBOND with an image embedded into the facer. We use a proprietary process to embed the image into the facers, okay? So here you have the same fire ratings and electrical ratings that you have with DIBOND here, but you have these panels now, and right now we currently have about 19 different finishes. So you can see from metallic type finishes like sea glass to wood grain finishes to marble finishes. So it's very unique where you could use these for hotel lobbies, restaurants, retail, kitchens, baths, okay?
RVs, trailers. It's lighter weight. It goes up way quicker than installing tile or doing that. Backsplashes. This is the least amount of labor for the longest, greatest look that you can get using the MONARCH product.
Think of museums and trade shows and having a really light ACM panel that you could use for your applications and displays.
Super durable.
And this is high resolution, high quality. All right, this is meant to resemble the marble or the different metallic finishes that are there.
So again, if you want a sample of any of these and you want to see these crazy textures that they have that are really killer for doing like interior, exterior applications, reach out to Laird Plastics and we'll get you samples. Eric, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, sir.
Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.
Thank you all.